I'm vlogging. It's boring. I'm clean. That's you, Mommy.
Hello everyone, welcome to the weekend. It's Friday. Most of my day is already finished. I've just been working. My braids are like fully Pippi Longstocking out right now. Like, why are they shaped upwards? Like, relax. This week has been pretty chaotic. I went out of town to see Chappell Roan last weekend, and then right after I got home from that trip, I immediately went to an Olivia Rodrigo concert, and there's just been chaos with stuff with the kids and work and all that, so I completely forgot to show you polished rocks that I had finished last week. So I'm gonna show you some of those right now. They're not displayed all cutesy like they usually are. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna show you some of my cutesy finished rocks, not in a cutesy design. I usually like to put them in like a swirl or a shape or something and color code them, but I just don't got time for that. Look at these beautiful rocks, aren't they so beautiful? I'm obsessed with how colorful this rock session was. This isn't all the rocks that came from my most recent polish, but these are my favorites from the most recent polishing session. This is from the trip I took up to Morro Bay with my family like maybe a month ago or something like that. Hello, look how gorgeous. Are you serious with this? I'll try to show you some close-ups of some of them, but I just feel like those never even turn out very good, but I'll do my best. This one's so crazy. It's like purple and red and maroon, like sparkle and shimmer. I don't know if you can see that. You probably can't really tell. I love this. I don't know what kind of rock it is, but it's so cool. I think this is just brecciated jasper or whatever, but I don't know. It's super cool. I love it. If you're scared of little holes, don't look at this rock. How weird is this rock? I don't know what this is. I think it might be like lava or something. This is one of my favorites. It looks like bumblebee jasper to me, but I don't think we have bumblebee jasper in California, but it's so pretty. Look how shiny it is. This lady right here is one of my favorites. She's like bright red orange with black and red and yellow speckles. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. This one is an ocean jasper palm stone. It's super cool. Got a lot of green rocks in this batch, but I found it near Jade Beach. So this technically could be jade. I just don't know what the heck it is. Here are some of the greens from this batch. I told you there was, I got so many green rocks at the beaches. God, they're just all falling out of my hand, but I got so many green rocks at the beaches that I went to on that trip to Morro Bay. Man, I love rocks. They're just so great. Like, look how pretty and pleasing that is. Like, that's so pleasing. So yeah, so many fun rocks this session. Speaking of rocks, I need to go out and switch out some rocks right now. I don't actually have very many rocks tumbling. Usually I have like 7 tumblers going all at once. I think I only have 3 right now. And I'm not even running my vibratory tumbler right now, which means I'm not gonna have polished rocks for quite a while. But what I should do is clean my office. I just really don't want to. I have so many things to do. First things first, let's go look at rocks. Hi, it's the next day. I didn't film anything else yesterday, but today Flynn wanted to go see if we could find an octopus at the tide pools. So we went during low tide, which isn't really that low during the summer. Like, summertime low tides are like winter high tides. So I didn't have high hopes, but we did find a couple of cool sea creatures. So I'm gonna show you guys that right now. Check it out. Here we are at the tide pools. We went to a new beach today. It was super fun. There was great tide pools. Flynn was determined to find a chitin, which is his new obsession. It is a mollusk, and there it is right there. But we were having a hard time finding a chitin that wasn't glued to a rock, so we mostly just found crabs. Like, lots and lots of crabs. There were so many freaking crabs, and we didn't want to get pinched, so we didn't catch any crabs. And my kids are obsessed with this crab because it raises its arms in the air and is like, whee! And they think it's very funny. Anyway, there was a lot of sea anemones. We saw a lot of mussels, a lot of snails, but Flynn was determined to find chitins today, and octopus. We did not find an octopus. However, he did find these sea slugs and also this cute little baby crab that was too tiny to pinch him, so he could hold it, which was very exciting for him. Tide pooling with a 5-year-old who is obsessed with sea creatures is one of the most fun things in the whole world because he knows everything. And he did finally get a chitin that was not suctioned to a rock, and there's the underbelly of it. See, there's his little foot and his little mouth. He's pointing to his mouth right there. So we would put little sea creatures in a bucket that we brought and just examine them for a little bit and then release them right back where we found them. That's a little sea snail thingy-mabobber. And I dropped it. Sorry, little guy. Anyway, chitins look like they would be in the isopod family, which is like a roly-poly, but they're actually mollusks. And mollusks are animals with a soft body and no spine. At least that's what Flynn tells me. Here is a crab. Why is it foaming at the mouth? Can someone tell me? Anyway, cuttlefish are in the mollusk family, which is why Flynn loves them. What you got?
Well, you know I just caught the biggest chitin in the world. Caught a bigger one.
Woohoo! Let's see the flip side. Flip side, chitin.
I'm gonna let him go in the ocean. Look at the spiny lobster tail we just found. It's from a spiny lobster. I'm gonna throw it back in the water. There it goes. Look Look what we just found.
Oh my gosh. Are you serious? What'd you get?
My favorite seashell and a starfish. This is the shell and this is the sea starfish. See, look. He moved, Mom.
Oh, is he moving now? We had a blast. Didn't we have fun at the tide pools?
Uh-huh.
Flynn was concerned because he recently learned about a gumboot chitin, which is a type of chitin, and there's no toys of it anywhere. We looked all over the internet, we looked over, and there's no toys of a gumboot chitin. He really wanted one, so last night after he fell asleep, I made him one with felt. So when he woke up, he had a surprise. Do you want me to talk about that? Something very exciting is happening, but it's
Not for me.
He's not very excited about it. He's a little bit nervous about it. He has his first loose tooth. I'm excited about it. I almost cried. I was so proud of you because you're getting.
I'm a little excited.
You're a little excited. You're getting a little excited.
I like wiggling.
You like wiggling it? Is it fun to wiggle it? Last night I noticed his tooth looked a little different than it usually does. It looked a little crooked. I said, "Let me feel your tooth," and I put my finger in his mouth and I felt. I was like, "Ah, you have a loose tooth! You have a loose tooth! You have a loose tooth!" I was so excited. And then he was like, "What?" We talked about loose teeth before. We know that you lose teeth, and he has friends who've lost their teeth, and he knows all about it. But it's kind of scary when it happens the first time, isn't it? It makes sense that it feels a little bit scary because you've never had a loose tooth before, right? It's a little different.
Not excited.
Not excited? That's okay. You don't have to be excited about it. I can see it being wiggly with your tongue when you do that. Exciting stuff. So anyway, we're back from the beach.
Not exciting for me.
Not exciting for Flynn, apparently. He says with a smile. You gotta go find Maisie and Wesley.
You're gonna say, Macy, I'm sick. You have to drink my water.
Have to drink your water?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You'll get time out.
I got a timeout?
You drink all the sea, it's all gone. Maybe I can do it like this. I can't yet. You cannot eat this. It's yummy.
Oh.
Do it like this. Why are you sitting like that? Okay. This is yummy. You can drink all of them. You get sick.
I get sick?
You is. You sit right here. We're both gonna sit.
Okay.
It's moving this water around. Like it's a crab. I mean, you can spin around fast. Eat it. You cannot drink it all. You can soak. Okay? That's what I want to do. That.
Maisie, how's your drink?
Good.
What do you want to do for the rest of the day?
I want to take a picture.
You want to take a picture? Say cheese. Got it. We decided to come back to the beach again the next day. Flynn loves the tide pool. We went to a different beach. Tide pools aren't as... They're not very good.
There was lots of kites, yes. And I caught crabs. Like this one, the crab. You can see his claw. And you can see right there on the rock we have chitons. Lots of chitons.
Flynn's very into chitons these days.
You might think that this, just a piece of seaweed, it's actually a chiton.
Tricked ya!
Yep.
Yay, another tide pooling montage in the same vlog. Sorry you already saw one of these and you have to watch another one. But anyway, yeah, the tide pooling wasn't that great today. Not as many sea creatures, but Flynn still had a freaking blast. And we saw this little seal or sea lion. I can't remember the difference. I think that's a sea lion. And Flynn just handed me a cute little snail.
What do we got?
A chiton, a crab, and a lot of rocks. That's what we got.
What the heck? You're under a waterfall, Flynn! Holy smokes, that is awesome. What is that?
It's a shark egg.
That is a shark egg. There's no shark in it though, right?
Yeah. We can throw it back. Look at that. Lobster legs.
Yeah.
Find the lobster. Look, a lobster tail.
Maybe it's the same lobster. Got a little barnacle.
The bottom of the kite.
Whoa, that's awesome. Is this a bone? It's so cute.
Look at the size of this red rock crab claw that we found on the beach. Would not want to get pinched by that. Hold on, watch this. Ah!
Hi everyone, welcome to the end of the vlog where I still definitely have not cleaned my office. In fact, it's worse than it was when I started the vlog. But I just wanted to say I am so freaking emotional and feel so many things about Flynn having his first loose tooth. I couldn't really talk about it in the way that I wanted to in front of him because he is pretty emotional about it in a different way than I am, obviously. As you saw, he's feeling a little bit scared. It's a new, strange thing. And we've talked about him losing his teeth for like a year. We've been prepping him that this moment would happen and, you know, just just so it wasn't a surprise when it finally did. But just like we suspected, it is a very scary thing for him. And I feel like that must be a common occurrence. I don't know. I don't remember that. I know that I hated pulling my teeth out. Like I wouldn't pull them out. I made them just stay there until they fell out naturally on their own. Like, I remember it grossing me out, but I don't remember the first time that it ever happened. But I feel like this must be normal. So if you're a parent, like, can you tell me if this was your experience with your kid and them losing their first tooth? Because Flynn is obviously like a little bit freaked out by it. He's doing way better now than he was the first night he realized that his tooth was loose. We do have the tooth fairy come visit our house here, so he's excited about that. But I think he would way rather just not have the tooth fairy come at all if it meant that he wouldn't lose a tooth. But regardless of how Flynn is feeling about it, I am feeling so intense about it because I just feel like it's the last baby thing about him. Like I can't believe he's like just growing up so fast. It's so crazy. I feel like everything that he has grown out of, I've been like, oh, he doesn't use his pacifier anymore, but like he still like has a blankie. Oh, he doesn't sleep with a blankie really anymore, but he still has cute little baby words for certain things, you know? I just feel like it's this like last thing that ties him to like being a little baby. Obviously he'll always be a baby to me because he's like my first baby, but like I literally can't imagine. I'm crying over teeth, but like I literally cannot imagine him without baby teeth and like with adult teeth. Like, oh my god, it's so weird. Like every milestone like this makes like his whole life flash before my eyes, like his past and his future. I think about all the cute things from the 5 years that I've gotten to know this beautiful soul, but also like I can't imagine him being like a teenager or learning to drive or going to college, like all these things. Like I don't know why like every little milestone makes my brain do that. It's crazy. When I felt that loose tooth for the first time, I literally like screamed. I was like, oh my god. My eyes just started to fill up with tears. Like I couldn't believe it. I feel like you think about milestones like babies learning to walk or learning to crawl, eating their first solid food, going to kindergarten. There's like milestones you think about when you think about being a parent, and just losing your first tooth wasn't something I like had prepared myself for mentally, I don't think. So it's so weird knowing that like this probably sounds so bananas to anyone who's not a parent, or maybe to parents too. I don't know. I'm emotional. I mean, like, are we surprised at this point? Like, I feel like I literally, is it even a vlog of mine if I'm not crying in it at some point? I just really can't believe it. Like my baby is growing up, like for real. Like I feel like I say that all the time, but I don't actually believe it. But now I'm like, oh my god, like his baby teeth, I can't imagine his perfect little face without his little baby teeth, and like with big teeth. Like I can't even, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Anyway, I need to go to bed. It is 1 a.m, so I need to go. But I did have a lot of fun going to the beach with Flynn and having some special Flynn mommy one-on-one time this weekend. The twins love the beach too, but we went during their nap, so they didn't go. And I didn't find any rocks. It's a horrible time to go tide pooling. Summer just sucks butt for tide pooling, for looking for rocks, for looking for sea glass. Like you don't find much, so I've picked up maybe 2 rocks over this weekend, like nothing. But we had so much fun looking for little sea creatures. And it might look like to people who aren't familiar with the beach, like that we were really tide pooling. We saw a lot of stuff because we did see cool stuff. But like in the winter, girl, the tide pooling is crazy. I'm gonna go, but tomorrow is Tortilla Talk Tuesday, so leave questions for me down below. Ask me whatever you want, and I will be so happy and excited to answer all of your burning questions. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.